Have you ever wondered who you truly are? Not just your name, your job, or the roles you play, but the person deep down inside. It's a huge question, and the answer isn't something you just find one day. It's something you build, piece by piece, through your entire life. Today, let's explore how we can embark on this incredible journey of self-discovery, not by looking for some hidden treasure, but by paying closer attention to the life we're already living. One of the most powerful mirrors we have for self-reflection is our relationships. Think about the people in your life, friends, family, colleagues. How do you react around them? What kind of person do they bring out in you? Sometimes the things that annoy us most in others are actually disowned parts of ourselves. That person who talks too much? Maybe they touch on a part of you that wishes you could be more outspoken. That person who seems overly critical, perhaps they mirror your own inner critic. Our reactions are like breadcrumbs leading back to our own inner world. When someone says something that triggers a strong emotional response in you, don't just blame them. Pause for a moment. Ask yourself, why did that hit a nerve? What belief or insecurity within me just got activated? This isn't about letting others off the hook for bad behavior. It's about using every interaction as a data point. When you understand your triggers, you take back your power. You're no longer just reacting to the world. You're learning from it. You start to see that your relationships are a rich, complex tapestry that reveals the patterns of your own heart and mind. By observing how you are with others, you begin to truly meet yourself. Now let's talk about something we all feel but often try to avoid: fear. What are you afraid of? Public speaking? Starting a new project? Being vulnerable in a relationship? We tend to see fear as a stop sign, a warning to turn back. But what if we saw it as a compass instead? What if fear is actually pointing directly at our greatest opportunities for growth? The things that scare us are often the very things we need to do to expand our world and become a more complete version of ourselves. Think about it. The fear of failure often hides a deep desire to succeed at something meaningful. The fear of rejection masks a profound need for connection. Your fears aren't random. They are guardians standing at the gate of your potential. They're not there to keep you out forever, but to test your resolve. So the next time you feel that knot of fear in your stomach, get curious. Don't run from it. Turn toward it and ask, what are you trying to teach me? What's on the other side of this feeling? When you start to lean into your fears, even in small ways, something amazing happens. You build courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's acting in spite of it. Each time you face a fear, you reclaim a piece of your power. You prove to yourself that you are more capable than you thought. The journey of growth isn't about becoming fearless. It's about learning to dance with your fear, to let it guide you toward the edges of your comfort zone, because that is where all the magic happens. Your fears are not your enemies. They are your most demanding, but most rewarding teachers. So we've looked at our relationships and our fears, but what ties it all together? What's the ultimate point of all this self-exploration? Many people search for the meaning of life out there, and a perfect job, a soulmate, or a grand adventure. But the truth is, the meaning of life isn't something you find. It's something you create, and you create it by courageously facing yourself, day in and day out. The meaning comes from the process itself. Facing yourself means accepting all of it, the good, the bad, and the messy. It means acknowledging your strengths without arrogance and your weaknesses without shame. It's about being honest about your desires, your mistakes, and your dreams. This is incredibly difficult work. It's much easier to distract ourselves, to numb our feelings with endless scrolling, binge watching, or staying busy. But these distractions only delay the inevitable. Sooner or later, you have to sit with yourself. The real meaning of life is found in this internal alignment. It's when your actions start to match your values. It's when you stop performing for an invisible audience and start living for yourself. This doesn't mean being selfish. In fact, the more you understand and accept yourself, the more compassion and understanding you can offer to others. You stop judging them so harshly because you've stopped judging yourself so harshly. The journey inward is the most profound journey you can take, because it's the one that gives meaning to all your other journeys in the world. This brings us to the core of it all, the journey to becoming your true self. What does that even mean? Your true self isn't a static, perfect version of you waiting to be discovered. It's an ongoing process of becoming. It's the you that emerges when you strip away the layers of expectations, social conditioning, and limiting beliefs that you've accumulated over the years. It's the you that feels most authentic, most alive. Think of yourself as a sculptor and your life as the block of marble. Every choice you make, every fear you face, every truth you accept, these are the taps of the chisel that chip away the parts that aren't you. What's left is your unique masterpiece. This process is lifelong. The true self you are today will evolve into the true self you are tomorrow. It's a dynamic, flowing state of being, not a final destination. The key is to listen to your inner voice, that quiet whisper of intuition that tells you what feels right and what feels wrong. It's easy to ignore this voice in the noise of daily life. But the more you tune into it and trust it, the more it will guide you toward choices that align with your authentic self. It might guide you away from a prestigious but soul-crushing job. It might guide you toward a hobby that brings you pure joy, even if it seems unproductive. Becoming your true self is about honoring that inner wisdom, one small, brave choice at a time. Finally, and this is perhaps the most important point of all, this entire journey rests on a foundation of personal responsibility. It's tempting to blame our circumstances, our past, or other people for our unhappiness or lack of progress. And while those things certainly influence us, they do not define our future unless we let them. Taking personal responsibility means recognizing that you are the author of your life story. You hold the pen. This isn't about blaming yourself. It's about empowering yourself. It's the shift from saying, "Look what happened to me," to asking, "Okay, this happened. Now, what am I going to do about it?" This simple shift in perspective changes everything. It moves you from a passive victim to an active creator. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. Your response is your power. Responsibility means taking ownership of your emotions, your reactions, and your choices. It means doing the work, the journaling, the reflection, the difficult conversations, the therapy if you need it. It means being the one who shows up for yourself, even when it's hard. Because no one else can do this for you. Your growth, your happiness, your meaning, it's all your responsibility. And while that might sound daunting, it's also the most liberating realization you can have. It means your future is in your hands. So the path to knowing yourself is woven into the fabric of your everyday life. It's in your interactions, your fears, your choices. It's a journey of facing yourself with honesty and compassion, of taking responsibility for your own life, and of courageously becoming more of who you truly are, day by day. This isn't just navel-gazing. It's the most essential work you will ever do. It's the work that makes life rich, meaningful, and truly your own. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration today. If this resonated with you, I'd love for you to subscribe and join our community. Let's keep learning and growing together. See you in the next video.